Hey kiddos, all right, we're on to day 2 lesson, just a little refresher to help jog your brain. Let's take a peek here. So we're gonna read another passage with a prompt, AKA question. Make sure you follow these pro tips from me. So the most important things to remember are your answers need to make sense. Not all answers will fit the formula, meaning RACE. You may need to rearrange your responses. Read your answers aloud when finished, and always assume that your readers know nothing about the topic. You are their sole provider of information. So you're going to need to pause your video so you can read this paragraph or these 2 paragraphs. So pause your video now, and then when you're ready, push play again. Okay, now that you've read the article, let's move on to the next question here. So just like the last lesson, day 1, we're going to unpack all this information. So when I say unpack, that means we're looking at the question that's being asked and we're finding the actual question. So at the very top in the blue box, explain the origins of the Red Cross. Use evidence from the passage to support your response. So notice anything different about this question? It asks us to do something like a question, but it doesn't have a question mark. Interesting. AKA, we're going to learn more about that on Thursday during Grammar Day. Anyways, where's the question? Let's unpack the question. The question, you're going to want to write this down, is explain the origins of the Red Cross. It's asking us to do something without a question mark. So in this spot, I'm going to get out of present mode so I can type for you. Down here in the yellow box, you're going to type, explain the origins of the Red Cross. Again, asking us to do something without the question mark. Next slide. Same question at the top, but this time it's saying this question has no question mark, but can still be restated so it isn't asking us to do something. Give it a try. So again, type the question. Explain the origins of the Red Cross. And now restate the question. What do? We got to get rid of those question words. Well, the question word is usually at the beginning. It's either like how, what, where, explain. There it is. Get rid of that word explain and just type the origins of the Red Cross. Dot, dot, dot. Those dot, dot, dots mean that that's where we're going to answer the question. It's the next part. What's the correct answer to the question? You can type this in note-taking style, jot down keywords. Complete sentences will come later. So to find this information, you have to go back to the paragraphs that you read. I want you to find these on your own. In the lesson that we did on Monday, I told you the answers. This time, now that you've had a little bit of practice, I want you to reread these paragraphs and find evidence, remember that tells you the origins of the Red Cross. There's a good chance it's in this first paragraph. Now the second question says, what evidence, if any, supports this answer? Where you find the answer to this question, what's the correct answer to the question, grab some evidence too. Same thing. You can pull a quote or you can paraphrase from this paragraph. You're going to do that on your own. Once you've completed those 2 parts, explain the origins of the Red Cross. Use evidence from the passage to support your response. Again, that's our prompt. Now, we have to pick one of these to complete. How can you elaborate upon your answers? Pick one to complete. Explain your evidence further or tell what it means. You can type that here, or you can say, put your evidence in terms that are easy to understand, or explain why it's important. In other words, find a quote or paraphrase the evidence. Now you're going to put it all together using our magical highlighters in Google Slides. Restate the question. The origins of the Red Cross are. Answer it from what you found in the paragraphs. Put a quote or a paraphrase in there and explain it. And then highlight them. Highlight the restated question green. Highlight the answer yellow. Highlight the quote or the paraphrase pink. And any other information highlighted orange. You're going to type that all right here. All right, give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Let me know if you have any questions.